Yep.
So let's talk about keepers. So the keeper, we get one keeper, and that had to be after the top 2 rounds. So from the 3rd round down is where we get to keep someone, and then they're just automatically on our team. So so last time we did 6 rounds total, or 10 rounds total, and a wild card. So this time we're just going to do 9 rounds and a wild card spot.
Yeah. So
Jack,
if you took a keeper in round 5, you don't get a round 5 pick. You're just going to insert that person today.
Oh, that is what we're doing?
Do you guys think that's fair? I think it's pretty fair. I mean, or else where would you slot the person, I guess?
We would just start with them.
Usually if you get a keeper, you lose your pick in that round.
Yeah, that's how I've typically done it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
they're just automatically your 5th round pick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the tough thing is with my team, Veerman's not racing, Ray is not racing, Rose isn't racing, Hawk isn't racing, Lauren and Matt Rock are not racing, Renee's not racing. So my team's a complete reset.
Oh, don't act like you have a tough choice. We all know who you're choosing.
I can't pick Atkins, and it's not a tough decision to go with Sean Roberts from round 4.
Thank you. Ugh, this fake drama.
That could have been your pick, even if all those people were racing.
I know.
Coming back to the East Coast.
All right, so Sean Roberts, I'm going to put him in round 4 for me.
Bracken, what do you got?
Ryan Woods.
Now you took him in the 2nd round, I believe.
Yeah, Ryan Woods.
Well, I don't have my team in front of me here, guys.
All right,
you want a young guy and an old guy.
Here are your eligible choices for people who are racing: Robert Killian, Ian Hosick, Rylan is not, Ariel is not, Natalie is, Hannah Carta is, Ashley Heller is, Ashley O'Hara no, and Angel no. So
no keeper.
No keeper. That's
okay.
Right. Keeper. You can do it.
That's fine.
Jack, when did I draft Annie?
That would be a very easy choice for you. She was not in your top 2. You drafted her in 5th round. Yeah, I don't blame you for choosing her.
Keeping her. All right.
Now we need to figure out the order.
Oh yes, we have a very special
spin the wheel of death.
Spin the wheel because last time
it doesn't reward last time's performance. Or it should be like the NFL season. I should pick first.
Just
you second, Jack third. Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? But what happens when I get 3rd every single week? That's not fair. You're just trying to even it up.
It's a league of parity, or are we doing a league of capitalism where you go first?
Well, we're doing a reset, so it's not. We don't get the same people every week. All right.
How is Rich, a keeper in line with a reset?
Decide. It's only one keeper. Rich, you decide.
Is it in line with the key? I thought about it both ways. Like I actually thought about just flipping it from the past order too, and just like flipping it, which again would give Bracken the 1st pick. But Jack, that would stick you in the middle, which I don't think you want. I'm okay with going with just running it back. Right, last place goes first.
Sure. All right. We'll do.
No, let's just spin again. Let's just spin. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Because I got this fun spin thing.
Yeah. If there wasn't a spinner there, I would.
Okay. So this is for the 1st pick. Look at that. The wheel doesn't lie.
There you go.
The ball don't lie.
All right.
Yeah.
All
right.
There you go.
Now we got to get rid of Bracken.
Oh man, do you guys hear that applause?
Celebration.
It's applaud. Yeah. It's applauding too. All right. Here we go.
All right. Let's get this done. It's probably going to be reverse order.
Oh,
it's reverse order.
Yeah.
So it's reverse order.
Yep.
All right.
I'm fine with that. All
right. Let's get an applause. Get an applause. Okay. All right. We're back in the mix. All right. Bracken, you're first.
Lindsay Webster.
All right. Do you want me to share the screen?
Oh yeah. Let's bring the screen up so we have a good visual here.
No justification needed. Lindsay Webster.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
It was just her or Ryan.
Yeah.
And I went all males first last time, so I'm going to shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up a bit. All right.
Attack my female squad first. So who are you guys picking to take 2nd in the women's?
We can't give it up now. I will take Atkins.
All right. I'm going VJ.
Oh man. So yeah, that's the Atkins. If I was you, Jack, I would be fine with this. Because this isn't. I think there's 4 or 5 guys who could win this race.
Yeah. Question. VJ. So
can I take a keeper who I didn't have, but who I have as a life partner? Can I take Kirk DeWint as my keeper?
I thought you were contractually obligated to take him at some point.
He said on the podcast he didn't want you to take him.
Was anyone going to take him before round 5?
I picked
Maybe.
him
I got my tiers here.
Yeah, I did a podcast with Matt and Nicole yesterday, and I picked him to get 5th in Asheville. So, yes, I was planning on picking him high.
Wow.
How high? If he's 5th, and there's 9 people ahead of him.
Are you asking to trade? Are you? What are you offering for this? For us to give you this?
Throwing some feelers
I don't think
out. Let's
you can keep him if he wasn't on your roster.
Whatever. Continue. He's my life partner.
Right,
okay,
Jack,
so I've got back to backs. I'm gonna go. Let's go, Alex Walker.
Oh yeah. Oh man. All right, that's a good pick. What do you think about that one?
I think it's her or Annie who you got to go with for the women's side.
Yeah, I think she's going to have a good race. I mean, in Utah, she missed Olympus and missed her spear and got 5th at a race in altitude. So I think that she will definitely show out on this one.
What's her flat ground game like? Technical running, muddy. How's she do on that?
She was in 3rd in Jacksonville. She was in 3rd in Jacksonville until she missed her spear. She just needs to make her spear.
Okay.
Yep.
I think that's solid.
She got 5th with 2 misses. So
yeah,
all
and
right,
now and the women's field is just like crazy open at this point. Like who's gonna get in the top 5? I'm having a hard time. With it. So I
have 2 that I'm taking rapid fire, and if you choose one of them, I'm coming through the screen at you, Rich.
I was gonna say your life partner here just to stick to you, but I'm taking Woods. Give me Woods.
Pick.
Got Kempson Rose. Ryan
Rose is not going to be there.
We don't think Rose is coming.
Wetzel Sene.
We don't think Rose is coming.
She told me she's not going to be there.
She said at the end of the interview last time too.
Well, there goes that plan.
I confirmed with Tim also, so she's not going to be there.
All right, scroll down this list.
All the people are right here.
That's it?
For the confirm, yeah, all the no's are down here. Like there are a lot of no's. These are the maybes. I don't think Forrest is dealing with sciatica. Alvaro has a work issue. Aaron's not going to be able to fly across the country. Lauren has a personal thing that she's dealing with.
Well, there goes my rapid fire. Give me Brian Gawiski.
Gawiski in the mix.
He is so good on those sloppy Southeast U.S. courses. So I think that's a very, very good
pick. He
pick.
may not win, but I bet he gives me sloppy seconds.
Yep. All right, Rich.
So we're not even sure what this course is going to look like. We didn't even talk about this course because there was a call for rain, but it looks like it's just going to be really, really hot. And it
looked like about 70 with 80% humidity. That's not ideal running weather. So.
It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. And if that orange mud comes out, but there wasn't rain in the forecast all this week. It seems like a lot of brush, a lot of nasty stuff that way.
Yep.
So now it's the 4th. Wait, it's a 3rd round?
Yep.
So I got 2 picks for my
No.
Right?
Look on the table right here or on the thing. Rich, and then I'm up, and my Sean Roberts is.
No, I meant okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So I have 2 picks for my keeper. That's what I meant. Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And he's already off the board, so yeah.
Jeez. All right, give me. I don't know what to do here, boys. This is I'm having a hard time. I think that I need to go. Give me Mark Gaudette.
That's
you stole my pick.
Give me Mark Gaudette. He's been living in the
yesterday.
He's been living at these races on the East Coast. He did the North Carolina races. He's gotten his groove back. He's feeling good. I think he's ready for a course like this. It's a good distance for him. It's a good course, not incredibly hilly. It's just going to be something that he's familiar with. And he's just He's a super fit guy, and he's got a lot of experience this year in racing. So I think it's coming along.
I just worry that his wife just had a baby, so sleep might not be too good right now.
Sleep might not be great.
Yep.
Sleep might not be great.
Okay. Just for Bracken's time, I'm going to go with Natalie Miano. She's proven that she can run in the swamp in Jacksonville in the past, and I think she's going to have a good race.
It's a good pick.
Nicole liked her also, so that's good insight from her. All right, Sean Roberts locked in. Rich, back to you.
Oh, it's back to me now. Oh, wow.
Yes.
So Mariana's off the board. I don't know now. See? I don't know. I want Casey Monroe.
All right. I think she'll also be in the top 5.
Finished 6th last race. I could have. This was a place where I was like, never mind. I can say nothing. I say nothing. Bracken, what do you got?
Logan Broadbent.
Yeah.
He proved he can technical terrain run. We know he can do obstacles even if they're sloppy. Jacksonville, Indian Mud Run. He's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. It's a great pick there. And he didn't have an awesome showing in Utah. Altitude's not great for him, but also he just had like a nightmare of a week. He's like a very, very busy person, like a real like professional adult who does a lot of stuff. And he was like stretched real thin that week. He was like bouncing back and forth, like flying around that weekend. So like a lot was against him leading in. So I'm expecting big things out of him this week. So
yeah,
you have him.
Now I should pick a female here because I only have one, but I know what Jack's going to do to me. So I have to take him first. Kirk DeWint.
Wow.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm not lying. If Sean Roberts, if I didn't lock him in there, I would have picked Kirk in round 4. So
yeah, he was on. I was almost going to do that as well, but I needed to take a female because Bracken's strategy is shaping up similar to the strategy last week as last time.
Yep.
So we'll see if it pays off this time. Doubles down.
Yeah. So
dude,
I got a Lindsay Webster in there.
You got a potential one spot, a very good odd at a one spot there.
Definitely.
Okay. So back to me.
No.
Or no.
I got Andy
Sweet.
in there.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with the guy who won Asheville last time that they raced here, Chris Brown.
Bob Brown.
Yeah. He's
a lot.
He's sneaky good. I know it's not a mountain course, which is what. Go ahead.
I was just saying, when he's on his game, he's very, very tough to beat.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
If it was old Asheville, I would take it.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know what this course is going to be like. Yeah.
Yes, we do. They have races there every fall.
I've run a race here. I've run this race.
Spartan hasn't done it before, but anyway, doesn't matter. And then my next pick, I'm taking a waiver on Emma Cook Clark making her debut.
That was when Bracken was eyeing that up too. Has she been on the podcast, Bracken? Is that part of your strategy as well?
Yes. She had
I'm only taking people who are on the podcast.
An interesting life.
She has.
Yeah.
You got to get.
She was my next pick.
Yeah, I was coming back to you.
All right, Rich. Then back-to-back Bracken.
Oh, okay, hold on. This is moving too fast in the middle. And I'm not overly prepared. And this is the same thing that happened last time where I'm just like, man, if only.
I'm surprised 2 people are still on the board.
You're doing it. You tried to do this to me last time too, and it worked in the moment, but in results didn't work.
Is it one of each gender?
Instinct that I
Bracken,
have.
is it one of each gender that you're thinking?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Jamie Bruce again. That's where we're going. Right. She was right in the mix at in Utah. Just had some nutrition issues. She's really fast. She's one of the faster runners in the field, and this is not a very mountainous course. You're still getting some rust off from the offseason. I think she's gonna have a good run here. So
she'll finish no worse than 12th because she's always 12th.
She was like in 6th and 7th in the whole race and ended up in 11th. And I was like, my goodness, you were dead set on finishing 12th. And she got caught by 2 people at slip wall or something.
Yeah. But all right, back-to-back Bracken.
What's Lauren Weeks' status?
I would not.
No one dropped her.
Be here.
Emily Stevens Smith.
All right, what's your rationale?
I don't need to explain myself to you, Jack.
Serious?
No one gets explanation.
I don't think she'll be a bad pick at all. Yeah.
I'm very unfamiliar with her. I don't know her very well as an athlete. I know she's on the pro team.
That's all you need to know.
That's it.
Now I'm torn here because there are two people being disrespected, one more than the other. Nick Riker.
Riker. You'll be very happy. So, Brad,
like
I have to ask.
The most liked person in the field. I feel like everybody roots for him. No one wants him to have a bad race.
No.
And Brakken, last time you had Killian, who you get mistaken for, and now you have Riker, who I'm sure gets mistaken for you. It's like one of those Russian doll things.
Yeah, Matryoshka dolls or whatever.
Yeah. So he will be excited to be on your team, I'm sure.
Jack, did you still have your? Can't believe they're still on the boards here.
Mark Battress. I'm him.
Yep.
I'm up, I believe.
Rich is up.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna stick it right to you. I'm gonna stick it right to you. I have to.
You going Battress?
Yeah, give me Battress. That's how I play. That's how I roll. You are in first place. I'm gunning for you. I'm out here.
This
so
is like
give me Battress.
Signal stealing in baseball. All right.
Only if the catcher's like, hey, it's a fastball, then yes, that would be cheating. But
yeah,
turns out that's not the case.
Now, he has not historically been the most consistent. He's kind of been always capable, sometimes doesn't quite live up to it, but he is one of the few people on either side that is perpetually able to win any race he shows up to.
He's going to stick his nose in it. He's going to be in the top 3, top 4, top 5 at some point in this race. So if he hangs on to a shorter race, it's not at altitude. Again, one of the fastest guys in the field. So
he's one of the only people capable of just flat out beating everyone else if he has his day.
Yeah, and he also got second, I believe, at Chicago a few years ago in a muddy, nasty, flattish course. So if that's the conditions, he's got that high turnover, that's going to help him.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was Chicago, like Woods won it. VJ also got on the podium. It was a few years ago.
At a national
was
series race.
Second that day.
Yeah, he podiumed. Yeah. That was like the only time he's done it at a U.S. National Series race.
Not buying it.
Okay. All right. I'll check after. Okay. So my pick for sure, I've got back-to-backs. Let's see. I'm going to go Miranda Kaplinsky. She's been running on the East Coast, and she's sneaky fit right now. I've seen her name in a lot of results, hanging up there with some pretty solid people. I'm taking a flyer on her. So take her.
I wouldn't. If you didn't slip that you're going to take Battress, maybe you just Jedi mind tricked me right there.
I did. I was
going to take. She got 8th at Jacksonville, and she's been on podiums.
She was my next as well.
There we go. So everybody
Jack.
believes in her. Sorry, but not sorry. I've got 2. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna go. I'll go Robert Killian.
Gotta.
Yeah, why not?
He's still on the board at 22. I mean, I know that he's raced a lot lately. He lives on the East Coast now, though.
This will be his 4th race in as many weeks.
He tripled in Utah. He won the Utah Stadium, or not Utah Stadium, LA Stadium, and then he did Palmerton and won
Anaheim.
that. So, yeah. So he's had some serious racing recently.
See who took second at that stadium in Cali?
Mark Battress.
Oh boy. All right. So I guess maybe you got your guy. Jack, how many dudes you got? Could you scroll down? Can I see the?
So basically, I've got
not as many as me.
Never. No one has as many dudes as you.
So I need one left of each gender. Brakken, you're done with the guys.
We'll see about that.
Don't challenge. All right. I'm gonna go. All right. So Brakken. Okay. I have to go. I'm going to take Ashley Heller here.
Okay.
Well, that makes my next decision easier.
Who you got?
I'm taking Kayla and Faye.
Not
Not
bad.
necessarily in that order, but that's the order it's going to go down as.
Which one do you want? Because it's keepers.
Yeah.
Which one do you think you're going to keep her?
That's a good point.
What?
Do you want a round 9 or
well,
round
if you decide to keep one of them, the round that you would take lower, whoever you think is going to do better, you should take lower. I'm giving you strategy the way Jack gave me strategy on who to pick last time.
I already have decided I'm not doing keepers unless it's Kirk wins.
Okay? We'll talk about the Kirk DeWint keeper in the perpetual keeper. We'll see how that plays out. So
do you want any more suggestions for this pick or
listen? I got it. I like that pick with Kayla. That she's interesting to me here. She's really
under the radar. I think high ceiling.
Very high ceiling, not a ton of experience, had a good run and she's just kind of learning running. So she hasn't had a tremendous amount of success at these longer races yet, but she's still like kind of getting her feet under her. It's good that it's not gonna be mountainous, but she's fast, she's tough. She beat Miranda and she beat Dixie Bonner at the Palmerton Sprint.
Yep.
Which are two really tough competitors there. So if she can put it together, I mean, she'll be right in the mix.
She'll score points, yeah.
She could potentially be a good keeper. So I'm glad that I think Jack flipped it for you.
Even though you're not going to up. Yeah.
Sans keeper, no keepers.
I don't believe in it.
All right. Jack, could you scroll up for me?
Yep.
My take here is that we're going to have an influx of athletes that we find out about after this episode.
Yes.
There are going to be people that are finishing in like the top 10 and 15 that we have no idea, that we might not even know about.
I bet we're going to get a top 7 that's not on the list right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, Rich.
I'm going to take the homie Hosick.
All right.
I'm shocked Faye Stenning's not on this list.
She's not there. She's in West Virginia.
I know. I'm just saying I'm shocked she's not showing up. If you're doing West Virginia, this seems like a great primer.
Yeah, it's not too far. It's an East Coast race, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not mountains, so she can just let those New York legs roll.
I guess that's it. She's waiting for the concrete race, the old school type, the City Fit Challenge ones.
Yeah.
The urban athlons.
Man, this is a tough choice on the women's side. I'm gonna go.
You have to. Your sister from another mister.
Got to go with Callie because the hair in Colorado.
Yeah.
She is East Coast based. So she's dealt with the humidity. She just doesn't like the heat. I've talked with her about that. I'm going with Erin just because of that. That's the only reason why. No offense, Callie.
Much offense taken.
Big offense.
Right. And then my other one is a sleeper pick who's done really well this year. I'm going Brent Trail.
Brent Trail.
He triple podiumed in the same weekend.
At what race was that where they did? That was
Charlotte or something, or Fayetteville,
right? Yeah, in North Carolina,
in North Carolina, yeah.
North Cackalack.
Yep. All right, so we've got Rich. What do you need? Rich needs a guy. Brakken needs a girl. So
need a guy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Rich, you've got Ian.
Batrish.
Oh shit! I labeled that wrong. My bad.
Did you put Batrish as a female too?
Are you the one who messed up Athlinks?
Yeah,
I messed up.
Jeez, Jack. This whole thing is a farce.
You're shitting on Athlinks, but you're the one. You're the one ruining it. You're the one making it bad for everybody.
Rich knew that didn't pass his BS detector.
Yeah,
no way.
Not right
a
here.
Chance. I got my notes. Look at me. I'm taking notes.
Right. So who are you going with? These are the only confirmed ones. The rest, you can take someone else if you want, but it's a shot in the dark.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Shooting in the dark is irresponsible.
I like my team, man. This team is nice. I might not even need any more. But give me Callie.
Took my final pick. She sent me a pair of socks. I was going to pick her.
What kind?
Oh, dang.
Features, I believe.
Huh. She just has that features hookup? I'm trying.
No, maybe at High Rocks, the U.S. Championship, she forgot some of her gear, and I gave her a pair of my lucky Swiftwick socks. And so she washed them, returned them, and sent a pair of her socks for me to try out.
Classy move.
Not her socks. A new pair of her favorite sock.
I actually offered woman I coach, Heather White, I offered to give her socks. So she also forgot socks. Must just be something. And then I just didn't do it. I just left. So Brakken, it pays. It pays to follow through.
I'm torn on who to pick here, but I'm going to go Rachel Waters.
That's
Actually, is Tiffany Palmer going?
right there.
You were in charge of finding out.
Tiffany Palmer, give me Tiff.
You can take it for wild card. You got another
right.
one. Oh no, you get the last pick, right?
Tiffany
Do you
Palmer.
want to take her with your pick anyway?
Give me Tiffany at 31 and keep me Rachel at 30.
That's your wild card.
All right.
Tiffany is my wild card because we don't know if she's going.
Yeah. All right.
I'm taking the other confirmed guy, Michael Suazo.
Sauzo.
Sauza? Is that how you say it?
I assume it's Sauzo.
I knew a guy who spelled like that. He said Suazo, but
probably Suzo. Suzo.
Suazo?
If it's Brazilian, it's Suzo.
Suzo. Yeah, this guy was maybe Brazilian at some point who I grew up with, and I think he just Americanized it really, really hard. Yeah, so he was 15th at Jacksonville. So
he's been putting in work, yeah.
He can put in work, doing well. I'm happy with that.
I've got to leave here in a minute, but I have one really burning question for you guys that I've been wondering for a year. Yep. In West Virginia, in maybe Jacksonville, in Utah, there's this shorter, semi-bald, pale guy with tall red socks who's
Jared
been
Foreman.
leading. That's Jared Foreman.
Jared Foreman.
What's his deal? Is he a super strong runner?
Yes.
When is he going to break through or stop going out?
He ran at like MIT or Harvard in college. Like he was an NCAA athlete.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that year when he was going crazy in like West Virginia and Utah, he ran like 150.
This year, I think he led.
No, was
Go
he
back
in
and
Utah?
watch the stream.
Someone had commentary. I think it was him again.
If I had live commentary, I would know. But that year he ran 155 like indoor or something like that, and then was also training to run like a marathon outdoor. I just don't think OCR is necessarily his focus. I think he's trying to do it off of running fitness.
He just looks fast though and efficient.
He is fast and he's strong. He's a bigger dude. I just think he just hasn't learned enough of the racing tactics.
Yeah. Yep. All right. My last pick. Do you want to switch Tiff? No, you probably want to keep.
Do you want Jared Foreman? No,
I don't have room for a man.
All right.
Trade.
I'm taking a complete waiver. I have absolutely no idea if the guy will show up. I'm going Yuri Force just because he lives in that part of the country.
There's another Hawk call pick, isn't it? You're just like, oh yeah, oh maybe.
You know darn well Yuri's been texting back and forth with Jack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That guy is like all living on social media all these days. So.
Well, Brakken, thank you for joining. Jack, you got a couple minutes. I want to talk about some of I put up a post real quick about some of the penalties, and we had suggestions on it. So I'd like to kick some of those around.
Sounds good. Do you want to just recap the teams super quick? I'll just do Brakken.
Let's recap the teams.
Brakken, you've got Lindsay for the women. You have Lindsay Webster, Emily Stephen Smith, Faye Morgan, Kayla Colby, and Rachel Waters with a wild card of Tiffany Palmer. Your men
wild card.
Yeah, Ryan Woods has to be the wild card. But your team, for the men, you have Ryan Kempson, Brian Gowiski, Logan Broadbent, Kirk DeWint, and Nick Riker. That is a solid team.
Brakken, I want to get you saying that, like have it like in the regular radio production where I can just like hit it and just like have you say wild card like in any one of my podcasts, just like have it drop.
You should have the Charlie Kelly audio clip of wild card.
That would be fitting. I mean, I could probably just find it somewhere in the city. Someone saying something like that.
All right. Rich, your team, Ryan Atkins, Ryan Woods, Mark Gaudette, Mark Batras, and Ian Hosick for the men. That's a scary lineup. Your women, Casey Monroe, Annie Doobie as your keeper, Jamie Brusa, Ashley Heller, and Callie Schweikart. Michael Suazo as your wild card.
Wild card.
My team doesn't look as strong on paper, not gonna lie, but I'm not worried.
Not worried.
VJ, Sean Roberts, Chris Brown, Robert Killian, and Brent Trail with potentially
you could go
Yuri.
1 too.
Yeah. And then on the women's side, Alex Walker, Natalie Miano, Emma Cook-Clark, Miranda Kaplinsky, and Erin Sunday. Those are the results. I'll make a formal graphic later, but
of which we will share.
That's fine.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited to win this thing. It's going to be great to be in first place after this week. This has been great, guys. Very happy.
You going to switch names with me next week?
Just flip it back. Give me that. All right.